Hi everyone, it's Fiona from the Sandia Mountain Natural History Center. Today I'm here at a unique place a little bit south of Santa Fe near Los Ranchos de las Golondrinas called Leonora Curtin Wetland Preserve. It is a natural cienega or spring that creates this wetland area that allows for a lot of species of plants and animals that might otherwise not be able to survive around here. I was surprised to find that something exists like this in the area. You can see there are a lot of sunflowers in bloom right now, and I hear lots of grasshoppers hopping in amongst the plants. Imagine if you were tiny, it's like its own little world down here of all kinds of insects. Oh, there's a grasshopper right there. Look at that, nice big one. I'm here today because I'm watching a program done by the Institute of Applied Ecology that has a forest-bound program for high school students. And we just had a presentation done by a woman who was talking all about the medicinal properties of a lot of these plants. We got to taste different honeys and salves, and we made some salves and pancakes. Yerba Mansa has long been prized as an important medicinal herb. It's important to remember that these medicinals date back centuries, if not thousands of years, and have been used by the indigenous people that call this place home.
It is a
Russian knapweed?
rhizonomous weed. It's on the noxious weed list, and it's really difficult to get rid of. We've been spraying it, so that's basically the only way to get rid of it is to kill it with herbicides.
Has that been working, or?
We've treated it at least 4 times now, and we're getting better.
Oh wow!
Yeah, but this is just a hot spot right here that we try and hit every year. I've got the soil and water guy coming to spray it in the fall. Last year we did try herbicide that was just a little too aggressive, and the knapweed is still alive, but we kicked it back quite a bit. So
nice.
But you see that area? That's all kind of, that's part of it.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. That's 1 acre, and then there's another acre over there. So the state forestry funded that. They funded the Russian olive. They funded bull thistle.
And this is Russian olive right here, right? Yeah.
They funded bull thistle. The bull thistle is on the state noxious weed list as well, and we've gotten a real good handle on that. They funded teasel, and I can't show you any teasel because we've been killing that like
good.
You won't see it.
That's really good.
This is my favorite thing I try and tell my YCC crew.
Yeah.
We are freeing the natives. Do you want me to show you just an example?
Sure.
Okay. This is a privet, ornamental olive.
Oh, yeah.
I'll take an area like this and I'll be like, okay, this is a lot of nice natives in it. So I'm going to pull the kochia out from around it. So we won't have any...
Yeah, so it doesn't have all the competitors.
In my area that is mostly native. Okay, if we can spend a half an hour in one place and make a big difference, great. If we can't, let's not worry about that area. That's
right, because you can't get everything.
I'm only out here once every 2 weeks. So I try and get as much done as possible.
Are there other people working here volunteering? Or?
Just me and the YCC.
Yeah, I met some of them.
You might see her. I just talked to her into coming out today.
It's a lot of work.
Well, I guess I better get back to work.
Using the boardwalk. There's some beautiful globe mallow flowers. Here's some cattails, which the high school kids that are here were calling hot dogs on a stick and daring each other to eat them. Ooh, look at that. I don't know what plant that is. Lots of butterflies. You can see here too what she was talking about with the buffalo gourd choking out other plants. Bees are so important to our ecosystem. You've probably heard a lot about bees in recent times and how some species are disappearing and how incredibly important they are as pollinators to keep plants being able to reproduce. And there are so many species of bees and wasps that pollinate all different plants. They're very specialized sometimes. So it's really important that we have all of the correct bees. Not just honeybees that actually aren't native to here. We also need hummingbirds and bats in some places to pollinate as well. There's some big old cottonwood trees here. We saw some hawks over by the picnic tables we were sitting at that were probably nesting very close by. The cottonwoods are having trouble because their seeds need wet soil to sprout, and their saplings need to be in wet enough ground to grow and be able to become big old giants like this one. So we're losing a lot of the youngsters because the river is more controlled and doesn't flood the way it used to. And there's less water because of drought and climate change. I'm not sure why they're facing the trail, but I've seen a lot of wildlife or game cameras here on the picnic tables facing the trail. One woman I talked to today told me they saw a badger the other day, which is really cool.
I don't really like how this looks like centipedes. Oh, this
Look, shark. There's a little froggy right there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's two. There's one right there, one right there.
There's a monarch butterfly over here, going to the milkweed. Like some horsetails out here too. Look at that. Traveled from who knows how far away.